Okay, there we go. Design character! No, we want to go... same old dichotomy. We get a spin? I guess we'll go male. Hey! There we go. That one. How's this one look? There's a slight difference in the shading on the cheeks for these. Go with that. For the eyes. Ooh, that's a nice color. That's a nice striking bit there. Let's go with that. Why not? Enter a name. Good old Kesserin. Sure, we'll stick with that for now. We can change later. Alright, let's test how these things are. Change tool controls. Change tools, press and hold. R to change tools, press and hold for tool menu. Show on bag with H and tab for inventory. H is stow in bag. Tab for inventory. And then it's R for just press and hold for tools. Quick change. Let's go with normal. Normal field of view. We want to go something a bit wider. Walk, run. Let's go. Run. That's what we're going to be doing most of the time anyway, so why not? There we go. Yes, we will accept these controls for the time being. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. Okay. Which button do I need to pick to continue? Okay. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out, rank upon rank, to ravage the lands and strike fear into human hearts. Our Holy Father gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the Master of Destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the spickle spawn of Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. Is that a... Did I just hear a Glock? I remember a Glock being in Dragon Quest. The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Is that really such a bad thing? It means you got friends no matter where you go. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah, huzzah, all hail Hargon, praise be to Malroth. Okay. O hellish Father, hear our prayers. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Gashrin, you are the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child. Your destiny awaits. Mr. Skeleton? Can I help you? Okay, the look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero, I know that much. You're one of them builders, right? Yes. Yeah, you want to watch that mouth of yours, boy. Telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for a lad like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come meet me up on the deck. Okay. Was that not an enemy? There's no response. It's just a skeleton. You can't say that. A skeleton was just talking to me. Catch some peace inside the pot. Okay, that's... Okay. Interesting, interesting. Just need to check this real quick, and then we'll be able to continue on. Okay. Interesting. Can I help you? Builder, builder, I have something to tell you. And what might that be? Did you know that you can run by holding shift while you move around with WASD? I'm sure the extra speed will come in handy, but take care near high ledges or you'll meet your maker sooner rather than later. Good to know. How about we got a stamina meter? Okay. Ah, the builder. Tell me, boy, do the children of Hargon fight in you? Do you wish to flee from this floating coffin? These waters are cursed, strange voices carry across the waves, and many a vessel has vanished into vapor, crew victims to an unknown fate. Now are you scared? Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap at the first opportunity. Okay, then. Enemies are as scared to be here as I am. Slime! This is where we stow our cargo. Real slime mariners like me call it the hold. Say, you wouldn't be that apprentice builder I've been hearing about, would you? They say you can make all sorts of stuff from just a few bits and blobs. I don't know how you builders do it, as the magnificent Hargon said, destruction awaiteth all that is built. To think of all that hard work going to waste. Well, you see, that's why I don't exactly listen to Hargon. Controls are much nicer than in the first Dragon Quest Builders, I will say that. Hey, we got more people here. Builder, builder. Or see, when you want to examine something or strike up a conversation with someone. I suggest you remember this advice until the day you die. Oh, no more thing. Could you ask that girl in the brig to pipe down? She won't stop screaming. How does she expect me to rest in peace while she's being so noisy? I'll get right on that. Oh, hello. I couldn't help but overhear you hobnobbing with that dreadful dreadnought. So you're an apprentice builder, are you? I was going to ask if you'd come up with a plan to get us off the ship, but you're far too much of a rank amateur to figure something like that out. Oh, why in the goddess's name did I ever become a builder? If I'd been a farmer or a miner instead, I'd never been left to rot in the stinking cell. We thought the children of Hargon were all but vanquished and that they were running scared. How did they ever turn the tables on us like that? Because you were overconfident. It's the story of the ages, all over again. They got holes in their boat. They could use some repairs. Bored. I'm bored beyond belief. I'm going out of my skull with boredom, I tell you. There's nothing but ocean everywhere I turn. Water over this way, water over that way. Just give me something to look at that's not the blooming horizon. Well, I mean, you got a wake back here, so there's that to look at. We got black fog on the edges. You got this nice sail here. Can I jump up there, though? Not quite. Oh, there's stairs. That would have been simpler. What's up the ladder? Let's see what we can find. Hello? Human, what are you doing up here? Are you leaving off work too? I just love playing Trot. I don't care who knows. See they you here. I may as well ask you open the rest of the crew for a gathering of mothers. They're a friendly bunch, wouldn't you say? I just worry they've gone a bit soft. With Argon's was overthrown and peace returned. But you'd better not get the wrong idea. Humans and monsters were never meant to mix. Our enemies always have been, always will be. I will keep that in mind. Alright, stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good lad down. Now, as you've no doubt spotted, we're sailing in the open ocean, but you've no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you'd get very far anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. A piece of kelp! Catherine can't remember when he last ate. The thought of food makes his stomach start to rumble. Believe it or not, that kelp can be eaten. Select it with the scroll wheel and press right-click to eat. Doing so will refill your fullness gauge and replenish some health. Is that so? Nice. Down in one. That kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? For a pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff some scrumptious snack because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of hard graft for you to be getting on with first. Okay. So am I fixing their ship? Is that it? You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not gonna send you off to the cemetery anytime soon. So long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. But you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add, go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Slime first. Hello, Gooman. We're the last surviving members of the Children of Hargon, the ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees in the name of the great and glorious High Priest. Well, with all the slurping, I'm just salivating at the prospect of squishing you Goomans once and for all. I see. This ship keeps swaying from side to side. I feel a bit seasick. What's that? You want to know where we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher-ups would never tell stuff like that to a lowly little draki. Well, 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 if it isn't Mr. Builder, you're only an apprentice, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go anywhere these days without bumping into an intolerant little builder hell-bent on undoing all of our hard work. The world's going down the pan, and that's for sure. Our only choice is to eliminate bothersome builders like you one by one. You're that apprentice builder that we nabbed in Canton, aren't you? I must admit, I feel a few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that your end is nigh. Mental, Canuck, Moonbrook, from forth these three kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scions of Erdrick, and laid mighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin. Okay. At least they got plans. It's important to have a plan. So you talked to the rest of the crew, obedient little blighter, aren't you? So now you know we're the last survivors of the children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty master of destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. Hey, you want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure, but I'll make no bones about it. I reckon you lot are up for the chops. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what little time you've got left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moments draw ever closer. Sounds like you need me more than I need you, buddy. Listen up, Builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things shipshape around here again. I mean, I suppose I could. But what's really in it for me? To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood strewn around the deck and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. That sounds like an opportunity for me to grab some supplies. Just punch the driftwood, got it. Cannot break the barrels. Barrels are too strong for me. Ooh, there's a cannonball over here. That must have hurt to punch that. No more back there. Okay. Well, well, my deck looks in much better shape now you've picked up all the wood. No flies on you, eh? Still, I suppose being given the chance to save your sorry skin would tend to give you a kick up the coats. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as a sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind. But considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. He wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyways, we've cleared out the fat. We've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling on to your life for a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that what you bash doesn't bash you back. Is that so? You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you were actively enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey mush, faced with the same fate most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you? That's because I got a plan. You know what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you. It seems like you aren't scared of us at all. Better keep you busy or who knows what you might try and pull off. Luckily, there's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on the deck have got jobs that need doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. Can't even access the save menu or Buildpedia yet. Alright. I've been watching you, Builder. I saw you scrambling around deck, greedily pocketing all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard, but such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, I wish for you to use the wood you collected to make some of the new torches. Do you see that worn-out workbench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Here, I believe you will need this oil to craft it. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. The 5 black blocks will be your sign. There's 1 by the workbench and 4 more around the stairs that lead to the below decks. Place 1 torch on each block. Do not fail me, Builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return to me when you have finished the task. I can do that. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. There we go. Torches placed. It seems you've done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn brightly as before. For a ship such as ours, they could do with being a touch more sinister, if I do say so myself. But I shan't complain. The deck is illuminated once more. I must say, your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters. You will soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not yet over. There are others aboard the ship who might still find some use for you. Go to them, I pray. Okay. Well, if it isn't the so-called Builder, anyone would think you owned a place, by the way you're strutting about on deck. What's with the attitude? You're running errands for the boys on the captain's orders. You want me to give you a job, too? Tell you what, you can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship, as long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano-a-mano with a monster? Or you, fancy taking a swing at this kid? Just try not to kill him, eh? Alright, better put them dukes up. I warn you, though, that skeleton soldier's a proper head case. Come and find me after the fight's finished, if you can still walk. I'm gonna punch you. Oh, this is gonna be a long fight. Am I supposed to lose this fight? I mean, I'll win this fight eventually. Oh. Or the game will just decide that I didn't lose, so I won that way. Oh, you're a better boxer than you look, I'll give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised. You're pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. That doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all. Alright, off with you. Go and tell the bosun what a weakling you are. You fought worse than a wet washcloth. I was punching a skeleton. You fight like a cow's cadaver. You builders aren't really cut out for combat after all. What's that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you'd had a weapon? A likely story. You going to bash him upside the skull with one of them torches? You're such a whiz at whipping up. Don't make me laugh. Huh? What's that book you've got there? Eureka! Cashman learned a new recipe. Cypress stick. Broken branch wielded to work as a weapon. Attack +8. Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. What, you just worked out how to make a cypress stick? Well, I never. Are you telling me that builders can invent things as well as make them? Well, don't just stand there. Go make a cypress stick. And one more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. A weapon's no use otherwise. Okay. I can do that. Right-click to wield it. There you are. The boy genius returned, cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? Fancy another crack at that old bag of bones now you've got a weapon? Yes, I do. Well, that's the spirit. I want to watch the rudder try and put himself back together once you're through with him. There you go. Compound fracture. Nice, I win. A bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lad. Go and brag about beating me to the bosun. Can do. Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. You know what? You feel a bit sorry for him. That's a new one. I'll wager no human has ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Anyway, thanks for the help. Thanks for that, builder. You certainly helped pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fistfight, but with a weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day, just yet. Not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. Well, now that I got a weapon, I feel like there's a lot of things I could do. Might even be able to do jailbreak soon enough. There's plenty enough supplies down here. We could try something. You have job. I do job. My, you have been a busy boy, haven't you? First you made those torches, and now a cypress stick. But one can hardly call oneself a builder without one's tools of the trade. Where are yours, builder? Do you even have any? Nope. Alas not. Other than that simple cypress stick, you have not a single tool to your person. Such a shame. Well, I think we ought to do something about that, hadn't we? Confiscated this pair of gloves from that builder in the brig below decks. Now they are yours. With these equipped, you'll be capable of hoisting a whole host of objects without the need to smash them first. Ideal for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. Pick up the barrels strewn hiddly-piddly around the deck and put them on the mat beside me. And one more thing. Should you be using a mouse, you may press the center wheel to switch effortlessly between your gloves and cypress stick. Now go! Pick stuff up and plonk it down. Nice. Press F to pick something up. C while holding something to rotate it. Spin the barrel. Oop. Forgot about that hole there. Up. And the last barrel. Wonderful work. 6 perfectly positioned barrels. I'm sure you'll agree that pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any budding builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today were nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels, but based on your showing just now, I may have to reassess my stance. You better. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of our exalted order. I feel your time among us will be but short, but your fate is not for me to decide. That is the captain's responsibility. Yep, I did everybody's jobs. Now I must go talk to Captain. Oh, Captain, I did jobs. Not bad, not bad. Looks like you've done everything the lads asked of you. Nice to see a human working his fingers to the bone for us monsters, and without a word of complaint neither. If I doubted it before, I'm certain now you actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, you know that. Still, I won't be satisfied until I hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Do you enjoy building things? Yes, yes I do. Hello, Time Worm. You did indeed swipe first, and an early pasta. Of course you do. It's what gets you out of bed in the mornings. I can tell from the look on your fleshy face. You've got all the makings of a master crafter. And the noodles will give me the strength to escape these monsters somehow. That I know for sure. Fill the box. All right. Let us fuel the box. Not to worry, Time Worm. We're filling the box for you. Oh, oh. There you go. Oh no. What's oh no? Oh no. But at least you got lucky sevens. That's good. That is indeed a jackpot. And that's why we can't let you leave. Not you, Time Worm. Time Worm, you're still fine. You're safe. Well, what's with you builders being our mortal enemies and everything? I can't exactly have you running bow to stern building the Billio now, can I? I'm sorry to say it, kid, but I'm going to have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now. Just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. I'm not really going to lob your noggin off. Well, as long as you stay on my good side, that is. A stretch and a hydrate? That we can certainly do, Time Worm. There's your hydrate. And a stretch. Oh, that was some good pops. Alright. After all, I wouldn't want to lose a willing worker like you. I reckon you've got what it takes to be a cracking little cabin boy. And what's more, I like the cut of your chip. What do you say, laddie? Will you join my skeleton crew? You don't have to say anything. I can tell you're too overwhelmed with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's that big book you're looking around? I've never seen anything like it before. Oh. Storming time. Hello, Ghost Girl. Where did this rain come from? You're the one directing the ship, Captain. Shouldn't you know? You'll have to tell me later, laddie. Looks like there's another storm rolling in. Well, I am doing well, Ghost Girl. Finally getting a chance to play this game. I've always been a fan of the Dragon Quest games. And the first Dragon Quest Builders was a fun game, albeit a little short. But, an apprentice builder, you will do nicely. I don't like that the storm is talking to me. This is your world to create, and yours to destroy.